This is Shin-Yokohama Station on the JR Yokohama line and the Tokaido Shinkansen line. It is located in Kohoku Ward, Yokohama City, Kanagawa Prefecture. The main road, the 3-lane circular route 2, which starts in Isogo Ward and encircles Yokohama City, runs in front of the station, similar to the central circular route in Osaka. Along this road, there are the Shin-Yokohama Prince Hotel and the Yokohama Arena, where big artists perform live, and to the northwest is Nissan Stadium, where the World Cup final was held. The pedestrian deck has a stylish design, but it is covered so you can cross the road and access all directions without getting wet from the station. When there is a big event, it gets crowded with people. Before this was installed, there were many pedestrians crossing the crosswalk on the ground, which caused traffic jams and was dangerous, but now pedestrians and cars can be separated. When I think of Yokohama Arena, I think of Southern All-Stars concert. It was actually in Shin-Yokohama. I thought it was closer to the sea. By the way, it seems that it was Matsutoya Yumi who performed the opening concert at the Yokohama Arena about 30 years ago. The circular pedestrian bridge, which makes you want to walk around it forever, was completed in 2008. The 150-meter-high, 42-story Shin-Yokohama Prince Hotel is a landmark of the area. It is said that circular pedestrian bridges are rare in Japan. Osaka has the Abeno pedestrian bridge though. The East Plaza has a nice atmosphere. The Yokohama Municipal Subway Blue Line runs underground, crossing the Shinkansen line. After getting off the Shinkansen, you can go to Yokohama by JR conventional line or by subway. The area around this station is home to the Kosei Skate Center, where international figure skating competitions are held, and the Ramen Museum, making it feel like a town of big events. It is also a business town, with many headquarters gathered here. Despite its rapid development, Shin-Yokohama was surprisingly a rural area of wetland and farmland until the Shinkansen opened. The Tsurumi River, which flows to the north, frequently flooded, causing trouble for the residents. The Tsurumi River has little elevation change, and at high tide, seawater would back up into this area, making the river water unable to be used for agriculture. As a result, double cropping was not possible, and the land was of low value. Farmers gathered in the rice fields and repeatedly gambled, so they were called Showa. It means competition rice fields. They gambled not with money, but with land that had no use. On the other hand, water transportation using the Tsurumi River was well developed. Until the Taisho era, strawberries from Ozukue and radishes from Shinohara were transported to the urbanizing Yokohama. I'm on the south side of the station, and the scenery here is completely different from the north side. Due to structural conditions, it was quite difficult to install an elevator in the Shin-Yokohama Station crossing underpass, but one was finally installed recently. This is the Shinohara exit. This feels like a medium-sized station where only local JR trains stop. The relationship between the city, residents, and landowners in this area is complicated, and development is not progressing well. There are many narrow and winding roads, and it takes more than 20 minutes to walk to Kikuna Station, which is only 2 minutes by Yokohama Line. In 1908, at the end of the Meiji era, the private Yokohama Railway opened between Hachioji and Higashi Kanagawa. This was a line for exporting raw silk produced in Shinshu from Yokohama port. It was later nationalized and became the Yokohama Line. However, no station was built in the area that is now Shin-Yokohama. This is inside the station. It's spacious, with an open atrium, and it's clean and stylish. The station building is called Cubic Plaza, and it houses a variety of shops including big camera, a bookstore, restaurants, and fashion. On the 10th floor, there is a 35-meter open atrium, and it feels like a luxury hotel in a resort area. From the second floor, where the concourse is located, pass through the central local train ticket gate and 2 Shinkansen ticket gates on the east and west side to head to your respective platforms. The Shinkansen platform is on the 3rd floor and the convention line is on the 1st floor, but to get to the convention line platform, you need to go up to the 3rd floor, which is almost the same level as the Shinkansen platform. The Shinoharaguchi ticket gate is on this level. The situation around here changed dramatically when the Tokaido Shinkansen station was built in 1964, but before that, there is a suspicious story about land acquisition. In 1959, a man who called himself a land broker from Osaka approached the residents with the idea that Ford of the United States would like to acquire the land to build an automobile factory. The residents agreed to the idea because they would be happy if this man were to buy a rice field that had little utility value. However, 2 years later, in 1961, the plan to build a Shinkansen station was announced. The residents were told that it was a long, narrow piece of land for an automobile factory, but it was actually land for a Shinkansen station. The land was purchased by the Japanese National Railways for more than 6 times the price it was sold for. The broker got rich quick, while the local residents suffered. Huge sums of money flows into the hands of big-name politicians who provided the brokers with information about Shinkansen station. This story was published under the title Dream Super Express and was also made into a movie under the title Black Super Express. In 1964, when the Shinkansen station was built, the Yokohama Line station also opened at the intersection. The Shinkansen station was suddenly built by filling in idyllic rice fields where fireflies flit about. However, the surrounding area was still rural, and the Yokohama Line was a single track with few trains, and only the Kodama Shinkansen stopped here. In 1968, the Yokohama Line was double-tracked, and in 1976, the Hikari Shinkansen started stopping here, and gradually businesses and hotels began to gather here. In 1985, a municipal subway station opened. From this time on, large-scale facilities began to appear one after another. In 1989, the Yokohama Arena was built. In 1994, the Ramen Museum, which became the forerunner of food theme parks, and in 1997, the International Stadium Yokohama, now Nissan Stadium, was built. In 1992, the Nozomi trains began stopping at this station, and in the 2008 timetable change, the station was upgraded to the highest level of being a full Shinkansen stop. The convenience of the roads has also improved dramatically. The circular Route 2 was opened as early as 1970, the year after the station opened. From March 18, 2023, Sagami Railway and Tokyu Corporation lines also began running through the station. Now that direct access to central Tokyo is available, it has become even more convenient. From platforms 3 and 4, you can see the townscape of Shinohara on the south side of the station. And there are residential areas as well as mountains, and there are parking lots and vacant lots that cost 800 yen a day, making it a completely different landscape from the north side of the station. When I first saw this, I wondered if Shin-Yokohama was located in a place like this. It seems a little strange that the north-facing inland is more open and the south closer to the sea has more mountains. Shin-Yokohama will continue to flourish. Thank you for watching.